whatever the income which is earned in the branch, that has to be given to the head office. If any purchase is made, we have to add and we have to deduct the depreciation. You have to balance both the side, and the balancing figure of branch account will be either net profit or net loss. See whether any expenses which is met by the branch and the amount is given by the head office. Hello everyone, I am Harshita, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysore. Today we are in the fourth session of Unit 2, that is branch accounts. So my dear students, I shall quickly recall what we have discussed in a previous session. So in a previous session, we had solved a problem on branch account, that is a 15 marks problem. So as I told you, from the examination point of view, so this question will be asked for 15 marks. So we had solved a problem, that is question paper problem on 15 marks, that is relating to branch accounts. In today's session, we shall continue with one more problem. So this is also a question paper problem. Now go through the problem here. Venus Traders had a branch at Sagar. Now Venus Trader is what? It is a head office. Had a branch at Sagar. Now Sagar is a branch to which goods are invoiced at cost plus 33 1/3%. Now they have what? They have invoiced or they have given goods at cost plus invoice price. So invoice price is what? 33.1/3. That is 33 1/3%. From the following particulars, prepare Sagar branch account for the year ending 31st/3/2012. Now what they have given, so we have to prepare this branch account in the books of head office, that is Venus Trader. So what is a branch account? That is Sagar branch account. Now what they have given here, that is balances as on 1/4/2011. It's nothing but opening balance they have given. It is balance on 1/4/2011. So stock at invoice price 1,20,000. Stock they have given opening stock. Debtors 90,000. Furniture 60,000. Petty cash 1,500. Next, goods invoice to head office. Now the goods which is given to the head office, how much? 8,40,000. Next, remittance to head office. So here, as I told you, whatever the income which is earned in the branch, that has to be given to the head office, right? So they have given cash sales 5,20,000, cash from debtors 3,53,000, and also they have given total sales 9,13,000, goods returned by branch. So here the goods has been returned by the branch. Here the goods has sent to the branch. Now they have given goods returned by the branch. How much? 36,000. Next, they have given check sent by head office. So whatever the expenses which is incurred by the branch has to be given by the head office, right? So here the check has been given by the head office for salary 30,000, for rent 24,000, for petty cash rupees 5,500. So the total expenses which is given is 59,500. Next, goods returned by customers. So where it has to be recorded? In the debtors account. Next, they have given discount allowed, so it has to be recorded in debtors account. Next, bad debts also they have given. How much? It has to be recorded in debtors account, that is 2,000. Next, petty expenses paid by the branch. So here some expenses is paid by the branch out of the amount which is given by the head office for petty expenses, out of which the expenses which is paid by the branch is 5,000. So we have to deduct this. Next, stock on 31st/3/2012 at invoice price. They have given the closing stock 1,60,000. Next, depreciation furniture or depreciate furniture at 10%. They have given depreciation on furniture also 10%. Hope you remember the format of branch account. So we shall go through directly the solution. So how to solve this? So we are going to prepare branch account in the books of head office. Now what is a branch here? In the books of Venu Trader. So head office is Venu Traders. Next we are going to prepare Sagar branch account. So branch is Sagar. So we are going to prepare Sagar branch account. Now your format remains same. So you will be having debit and credit side. Under debit side particulars amount, under credit side particulars and amount. Now what you are going to record in your debit side? So first you will record all the opening balance what they have given in the question. So record the opening balance. So what are the opening balance they have given? Now go through the question here. So they have given stock 1,20,000, debtors 90,000, furniture 60,000, petty cash 1,500. Record the same amount what they have given as opening balance. So how to record? Two opening balance, stock 1,20,000, debtors 90,000, furniture 60,000 and petty cash 1,500. Add all these items and write in the outer column 2,71,500. So this is your first step, that is recording of opening balance. Next what you have to do, so as I told, whatever the income which is earned in the branch, that has to be returned to the head office, right? So here let us see what are the amount which is given to the head office. So they have given in the question, remittance to head office, cash sales 5,20,000, cash from debtors 3,53,000. So record that. So cash sales 5,20,000. So we have to record it as by bank account, cash sales 5,20,000, cash from debtors 3,53,000. Total these two and write in the outer column. So you'll get 8,73,000. So that is your second step, that is remittance to head office. So next what you have to write, goods sent to branch as well as goods returned from the branch. Now go through the question here. So what is a goods sent to head office? In the sense goods sent to branch. So how much? 8,40,000. Next what they have given, goods returned by the branch. How much? 36,000. So goods sent to branch has to be recorded in the debit side and goods sent by branch has to be recorded in the credit side. Now go through the solution here. To goods sent to branch, how much? 8,40,000. Next, goods returned by branch. How much? 36,000. Next, see whether any expenses which is met by the branch and the amount is given by the head office. So here the check sent by head office in order to incur the expenses. So these are the expenses which is met by the branch. So how to record? That is to bank account. So record all the expenses. Salary 30,000, rent 24,000, petty cash 5,500. So how to write? That is to bank account, expenses met by the branch, salary 30,000, rent 24,000, petty cash 5,500. So the total is 59,500. Next, you have to record all the closing balance. So whatever the items which are there in the opening balance, all the items should be there in the closing balance also. Now go through the question. So what are the closing balance they have given? Closing balance of stock, only one they have given. So stock is how much? 1,60,000. So record that by closing balance stock 1,60,000. Again we are having debtors, furniture and petty cash, out of which they have not given the closing balance. So we have to calculate. Now how to calculate the debtors? So we have to prepare total debtors account. So we shall prepare that. So write total debtors account. So as usual, you will be having debit and credit side, particulars amount and particulars amount. Now first, how to begin your total debtors account? Bring the opening balance of debtors. So how to write? To balance brought down, the opening balance of debtors. So what is the opening balance of debtors? So here they are having, that is how much? 90,000. So to balance brought down 90,000. Next, we have to record credit sales in the debit side. But in the question, whether they have given credit sales, so they have not given credit sales. They have given cash sales as well as total sales. Now how to calculate credit sale using these two items? So total sales minus cash sales, we will get the credit sales, right? So record that. So how to record? Two credit sales, that is total sales minus cash sales. So total sale is 9,13,000 and cash sales is 5,20,000. So the credit sale is 3,93,000. Now we are done with the debit side. Now coming to the credit side, what you have to record? The first item is cash received from debtors. Now go through the question whether they have given cash received from debtors. So here they have given cash from debtors how much? 3,53,000. So record that 3,53,000. How? By cash account, that is cash received from debtors. Next, I have already told you while explaining. So these are the items that has to be recorded in total debtors account. That is goods returned by customers 7,000. that is goods returned by customer 7,000. Next we are having discount allowed 11,000. So record that discount allowed 11,000. Next we are having bad debts also. How much? 2,000. So by bad debts 2,000. So we are done with recording all the items relating to total debtors account. So we have to balance both the side, and the balancing figure will be what? Closing debtors. As I have told you, so any one of the item will be missing here. So here the missing item is closing debtors. So this is the balancing figure. So when you add both the side, it's 4,83,000, whereas in credit side you will get a balancing figure of 1,10,000. Now what is this 1,10,000? It is a closing debtors. So record that amount in your closing balance, 1,10,000. They have not given closing furniture, but they have given opening furniture. How much? 60,000. For this, if any purchase is made, we have to add and we have to deduct the depreciation. Now if you go through this, so we have opening furniture 60,000. There is no purchase of furniture, but there is a depreciation of 10%. So we have to deduct that. Then we will get the closing furniture. For that we shall make a working note. So we shall prepare a working note. This is working note. So how to calculate closing furniture? Opening furniture they have given 60,000, whereas purchase they have not given, so write it as nil. So we will get 60,000 again, less depreciation, that is 10% depreciation. So how to calculate depreciation? 60,000 into 10%, so we will get 6,000. Then we will get the closing furniture. How much? 54,000. So record this amount in your branch account. So how to record? Furniture 54,000. In the same way, petty cash, they have not given closing petty cash, so we have to calculate. So go through the question here. So they have given petty cash how much? 1,500, and see whether any expenses which is incurred relating to petty cash. So here we are having an expenses, that is the check which is being given by the head office. That is in order to incur the expenses, how much? 5,500. Next they have given petty expenses paid by the branch 5,000. So we have to take all these three entries and calculate closing petty cash. So how to calculate? So opening petty cash is 1,500 sent by head office. So we have to add this. So we'll get 5,500. The total is how much? 7,000 less spent by the branch. How much? 5,000. So the total closing petty cash is 2,000. So closing petty cash is 2,000. Record that amount 2,000. So add all this. In the outer column it is 3,26,000. Now we are done with recording the closing balance. Now what you have to do? So we have to take this goods returned from branch and record in the debit side. So whatever the items which are there in the credit side, it comes to the debit side of branch account. So which are the items? Goods returned from branch, goods returned to branch, as well as if there is any further consignment, and opening stock and closing stock. Now come to the credit side, we are having goods returned from branch, how much? 36,000. So take this as to goods returned from branch 36,000 into, so they have told 33 1 by 3 invoice price, right? 33 1 by 3. It's nothing but 33.33. So how to calculate now? So goods returned from branch is 36,000. 36,000 into 33.33 divided by 133.33. So when you calculate, so you'll get 9,000. Clear? In the same way for closing stock. So we have to calculate it as to stock reserve, that is on closing stock. So what is a closing stock? 1,60,000. So 1,60,000 into 33.33 divided by 133.33. Now why you are dividing it with 133.33? Why not with 100? Because cost plus 33.33 invoice price. So we have to include that. So when you calculate, you'll get 40,000. So you'll get some numbers in decimals, make it as a full amount. So you'll get 40,000. In the same way, coming to the credit side. So we have to calculate on opening stock. So how to calculate? By stock reserve on opening stock. So what is the opening stock? 1,20,000 into 33.33 divided by 133.33. So you'll get 30,000. In the same way, goods sent to branch. So buy goods sent to branch. So what is the amount? 8,40,000 into 33.33 divided by 133.33. You will get 2,10,000. Now what you have to do, as usual, you have to balance both the side, and the balancing figure of branch account will be either net profit or net loss. Now if you add, your credit side is more. So the total of credit side is 14,75,000. Okay. Now coming to the debit side, you will get a balancing figure of 25,500. So what it is? It is net profit. In the same way, if the debit side is more than credit side, it means net loss. But in this problem, it is net profit. So the balancing figure of 25,500 is what? It is net profit. So this is how you are going to calculate, or you are going to prepare branch account in the books of head office. So you have to remember all these steps. You have to remember this reverse step also. So if there is any further consignment here, so you will record further consignment here. At the same time, you will record here also buy further consignment, and you will calculate that amount with including invoice price. So you have to add that invoice price and calculate. So this is a simple problem for 15 marks. So you can expect this type of problem for 15 marks in your exam. So you have to be very careful with the format. So we had already prepared total debtors account in order to find the closing balance of debtors, and we had a working note in order to find closing petty cash as well as closing furniture. So in my next session, I am going to solve a problem on branch account, that is similar type of problem which they have asked in your question paper. My dear students, hope you have understood the session. See you all in my next session. Till then, take care. Thank you.